Hi, I'm Gemma Sanders. I am a teacher here at Newfield School in Blackburn. So my role is I team up with another colleague on expressive arts, which is 4 subjects, but I also have a role in switch technology. I have 7 students in my class, all of different abilities. Every week we work on a communication session and some work on eye gaze and play different games, but I try to incorporate this every day and we try to use it as a choice-making skill as well. So the other students, we tend to work with the big screens. Some of my children are visually impaired or hearing impaired, and we have a box of switches, and it's very much trial and error and see which engages them that day. With the abilities of our children throughout the school, it's very difficult to find software that is suitable for them to work, particularly with communication. But what we found with HelpKidzLearn is that there's such a variety on there, whether it be the sensory stories, the Choose It Maker. It's very easy for them to access them what's for their ability. We have one child that can answer yes, or she'll use symbols to tell you whether she wants to carry on playing. Other students dance around and start laughing and smiling. Some of my other students, it's a bit more of a longer process, but she does, because I know them so well and I've been with them for 6 years now, it's a lot of eye contact or facial expressions and sometimes vocalisations, which is really nice, and it does tie in with their personal learning targets on their EHCPs about vocalising with staff and showing their preferences, which is really good. I've been here nearly 11 years, so again, it was introduced to me as a game to play with the class at like a lunchtime leisure, but as I've gone on through the years, I've started to use it as an actual tool, as a communication session, and it brings their little personalities out, and it's nice to see what they prefer and what they don't prefer. And for some of my children, for example, where progress is very, very little and every single little step is very, very important, it's very much baby steps, it can track that progress. It is quite slow progress, and some of them need a bit more processing time than others. Some of them see the image on the board, they notice that they press the switch and everything starts dancing around. I have one little girl in my class that I've known for a very long time. I've had her since she was 5. So she knows my voice, she knows my touch, she understands how I work with her. So if she needs that little bit of extra help and prompting, she knows that I'll guide her, and she knows how that I'll also back away and let her do it. But I know how eyes as mine works, and I know her gestures, I know her facial expressions, I know her vocalisations. And I think at one point I asked her if she wanted more, and I was signing to her, and she did actually vocalise, didn't she? She actually said yes, and then we sort of did it together, and then I think I slipped my hand away, and then she was doing it by herself, but she was doing it with her arms, her elbows, her hands, which again is lovely to see, because when I first met Isa, she wasn't doing any of that. But even though I've worked with HelpKidzLearn for a long time, there's definitely things on there that I hadn't seen, and sensory space is actually quite a refreshing new thing, and I think seeing how long they've worked on some of the games today, they've obviously really enjoyed themselves, which is lovely, because I've got quite a few that are visually impaired. I would say definitely the brighter colours, maybe the louder music. We tend to, again, trial and error. So for example, the young man that we're working with, sometimes he gets startled by loud noise, but he does need the contrasting colours. Once he's realised what's going on and he understands it, you can introduce him to a game that has lots of music and he enjoys it, and as you can see, he was laughing and smiling. The little girl we were working with, she needs something that sort of jumps out the screen at her, and I think some of the calmer colours she wasn't really reacting to, but the high colours and the high contrast and the things that are moving a lot on the screen, she needs that. What's been drummed into me over the years is it's not the end product, it's the process. I think it's really good. I think it's very engaging, it's very accessible. 1 switch, 2 switch, eye gaze, mouse, there is literally something there for everybody. And it's just brilliant. The fact that they're constantly introducing new games and new ways of how students learn is really good, and something that we can use right across the school.